Okay, uh, so good morning to all. Today we will develop one small project, and this will be the first session of that project. So here we have created one hypothetical site. Uh, okay, as a you can say resume or personal profile website. Right? So here this is what is the first page, which we call it as a home. So in this session, I will show you how to develop this page. Okay, pardon me for any design related things because since choice of color and everything, okay, I have tried my best, but still you can improve on this. Right? Since I am engineer, I am not a developer, I am not artistic person, so the choice of the color you may not agree with me. Right? Fine. So let us start. So before that, let me give you the different sections of the website. So here we have this navigation bar, okay, which has one icon which I have created in the CSV website. Whatever this glowing effect, neon sign effect is you are looking at is created in CSS using CSS animation. And then I have this home uh, experience and contact me navigation menu. Then we have a section in which I have displayed one image, okay, and then there is two div and heading tags, and then in the next section, this is the next section in which we have my background and my goals. Now here I have given the junk text here, but when you are developing, you are supposed to develop your profile page or your profile website, right? So whatever you want to put as your background and your goals, okay, you should be writing over here. Here I have given two paragraphs. You can uh, uh, list them. You can use other tags also that you have done, okay, but make sure that it should look proper. Okay, you can put pictures and something like that also, right? You can go and experiment with this card, but this is just like a template I'm giving. So I am expecting that you will go further than whatever I have developed, and you will add something more into it. Okay, my goal here is to just encompass everything that we have learned up till now. Whatever we have uh, whatever we have learned up till in the our previous sessions, 8 to 10 sessions, I have tried to cover, right? In addition to that, I have also given I will also give some animation effects that we can have, like this, okay, like this animation effect, okay, or like this, right? As you can see, when I hover the mouse, okay, that particular card, okay, gets the shadow, right? So then I also here Twitter, Instagram, and GitHub, right? Sorry, Twitter, LinkedIn, and GitHub. So this animation also, and this is the footer section, right? So let us develop this. So first, what we will do, we will first create the layout. Okay, we will create this header section, nav section, then this middle section, first section, this second section, and the footer section, and then we will go on adding these different components, and later on we will style them. Okay, so let us do it together. So I have just opened the folder. Then I will first create the file, which I will save first as uh, home.html. Okay, so this is a home page, or you can also save it as index.html. It doesn't make any difference. Then we will also create another new file. Okay, and we'll call it as style.css, right? So it is style.css file. Okay, so now let us first create the boilerplate code. So we know how to create that. Okay. So, okay. So the title of the project, let us give as my profile, right? Or whatever name you want to give. You can give a good name to your profile. Okay. Or since my theme is Simba, so I will let us give Simba profile. Okay. Anything that you can have. Okay. Okay. So the next thing that we have to do is we have to link the style sheet. Okay. Okay. So here, what I will be using two fonts. Okay, three fonts rather. Okay. So let us first import those fonts. Okay, from the Google font. Right. So those fonts that I will import are called Kalam. Okay, Lemonada and Monster. Right. So go to the Google font and import those fonts. The first font that I am importing is Kalam. As you could identify right away, I'm using it for the logo, right? Fine. So let us have it. This is Kalam. The next font that I will import is my favorite, that is Monster Art. Okay. So in Monster Art, I will use these three styles. I will fill in bold 800 and I will import that. And the last font that I will be importing is Lemonada. Now, Lemonada is quite similar to the Kalam. I will be using it for the navigation bar. Okay. So we will import this also. Okay. Fine. I guess Google have given me all the fonts in the single line, so there is no need. Okay. So I will remove the. Okay, so it has given in the same import all the fonts. Okay, so that's one import statement is sufficient. Okay. Now next, next thing we have to do is we have to keep the images ready. Now here I have used the in the background as I can see one image which is a jungle, and then I have used one image of a Simba. So since your profile will be different, so you are free to use any images that you want. Okay, the thing is that I have already given you which are the websites. Okay, so you go and visit those websites which I have given for the free images, and you just download the images which is of good quality and good resolution. Okay, and size should be good, like medium and high quality. Okay, so just download that and use it. Okay, similarly you can go into the Google and whatever the small images you want. For example, how did I got the images of Simba? So I just type Simba cartoon, and I got gone to the I have gone to the images, and here you can say here V vector Simba cartoon. Okay, so I have just opened it. Okay, and just I have saved it. Okay, now this is a free image. So similar images you can find out, okay, below also. Okay, so I have downloaded two photo for the all the pages. So in this way you can have small images. Okay, now only thing that you have to remember is that since we are displaying the Simba in a circular, as you can see, so here this image should be square. If you choose the image which is rectangular, not a square, then when you display it in a circle it will get distorted, because the height to width ratio should be same. Okay, that is what is 1:1. Okay, that is what we require when we show anything inside the circle. Otherwise, the image will got distorted. So just only keep this in mind, and then accordingly choose that image. And as far as the okay, just I have gone into the this is green color. Okay, green forest. And just I have gone through it, and just there are so many images. Out of that, I have downloaded one, and now I don't remember which one I have downloaded. But since your profile theme may be different, I have just thought of using it, and then I choose that. But you are free to choose whatever theme you want. Okay, you can also use other themes also. You just go on those websites that I have given you, okay, and search for these resources. Right? Okay, so I have already taken those images. Okay, so I will just copy into this folder. Right, where are they? Okay, so I will just paste, and as you can see, I have these images. Okay, forest dark. Okay, then this three images, and also I have this vector SVG images. Okay, Twitter, GitHub, and LinkedIn. So how did I get those images? For that, similar to the image, I have gone to the Google and I have searched. Okay, Twitter SVG. Okay, SVG, and then here in the images you will get this Twitter SVG. Okay, so there are a lot of SVG files you can have. You just have to okay. Spelling mistake. Right. So SVG vector icon you can have. Right. So these are various vector icons. Okay. Anyways, I will be providing these images also. So if you want to use the same, you can have them. Right. So fine. So this is what the resources. So all the resources I have kept inside the image folder, images folder under the root. Right. So let us see. You can see that what is the type of this image. If you should see the detail, these are all SVG images. Right. So their type is always since my default browser is Microsoft Edge, it is showing Microsoft Edge HTML document. Okay, but these are all SVG files. Okay, so independent of which device you are using, the same resolution it will not get destroyed by itself, because these are actually, if I show you what is the code inside them. Okay, so I will just open it with the uh, I will just open it with the WordPad, and then I will show you. It is not a picture file. It has certain code. Okay, it is XML file. Okay, so it is that's why it is called as SVG. It is support vector graphics. So it has certain formulas. Okay, you will learn this subject, computer graphics, I think in the second year or third year. I don't remember, but there you will find that how to draw a circle and everything. Okay, clipping algorithm. So it uses such kind of algorithm. Okay, by the browser, and it just provides the information for that. Right? So let us not go into the detail, but only thing is that it's not an image file; it is SVG graphics. Okay, support support vector graphic, or I am not remembering the long form. Right. So these resources I will provide. Okay, no issues about that. Fine. So we have created that folder also. Correct. We will I will once again close and open, because images should be visible. Otherwise, it will give error. I will open the folder. Before that, I have to close. Yeah. Right. So it has now images folder has appeared. No. So we are working with the HTML and style file. Right. So first thing we have to do is we have to write down the CSS file, and no, first we will write down the HTML file, and it will have the entire document layout. Or first we'll create the document layout. So first thing we have to do is, what is the first thing in our, it is a nav. Okay, so we have this nav tag. Okay, we will give the class as navbar. Okay, so I'm using Emmet. Okay, so this is the navigation section. Then we have learned this layout tags. Okay, in our lecture. After this navbar, what we have section, right? So section tag we will use, and we will give this name to this class as section dash home. Now this section home, okay, we can also give one ID. Okay, but let us not do that at this point of time. We'll do that later on. So now after this section home, we have section info, where we are displaying the cards. Right? Press tab, right? And then we have the last part, which is the footer, right? So footer, what we will just give the same name as the class also. So these are all four things that we have. Okay. Now this navbar, this home, this info, and this footer. So we run the live browser view, right? Okay. Now why this input is coming? Okay, by mistake I have imported the font in the HTML file. It must be imported inside the CSS. That's my mistake. Okay. taken that from the HTML to CSS. Okay, so this is how it will look now, right? Now, since it will not have any height or width because we haven't given any in the CSS. Fine. So I will not give any height and width right now because I will decide with the help of content. So in the nav bar, what we have. So let us put whatever the contents we have in the nav bar. So first thing we have in the nav bar is the logo. Now that logo, if you see that logo, if I navigate over that, it is an anchor. Okay, so all these this logo, okay, which is a text, then this navigation menu, these are all anchor tags. Okay, so we have to embed everything that we have inside the anchor tag. So first we will have anchor tag, then within that anchor tag we will have one div. Okay, and that div will have the class name as logo, right? And within that we will also have one paragraph, right, which will have the text, okay, as Simba, right? So this is what is, and after pressing tab, it has Emmet has created this code for me. So we have this anchor tag. The hyper reference we will, as it now we will keep it as hash. In the next session, I will show you how to link different pages together, right? Because we will be having at least three pages: home page, right? Home page, experience page, and content page. So these two pages will be separate. Okay. So currently we are designing only home page. I haven't completed this experiment and contact me. Okay. I will finish it and then I will upload for those two pages also, and you will have this entire website working, right? Fine. So we have given the div a class logo. Then also to this paragraph, I have forgot to give the class, so I will give it here. So what should be the class of the paragraph? So I will have logo and text. Okay, so logo text I'm calling it. And also I am applying a glow class to it. So I will once again I will define another class glow. Okay. So you can apply more than one class. Only thing is that you have those two classes, CSS classes, should be separated by space. Okay, so here I am applying two classes to the paragraph. One is text, logo text, and another one is glow. Okay, sorry. Mm, Glow. So these are the two classes. Okay, so as you can see, logo text space glow. Whenever you in Emmet you want to have a class, you just have it with the dot. So I will once again I will show you. I want it inside the paragraph, and I want the class as text logo or logo text. No, I will call it as logo text, logo dash text. And then I will also have apply another class to it, which is the glow, which I will use for glowing text. I will style it, right, right. And then here I will write down the text, that is Simba, right. So let us see now how it is looking. Currently it is looking like this. Now after this div, okay, sorry, after this logo, what we have? We have these three navigation items. These are also anchor tags. So we will have the anchor tag, then one child to it within that anchor tag. Rather, we will not have anchor tag right now. We will simply have a division, okay, which we will call it as nav items. Okay, I will call it as nav items, and within this, I will have one unordered list, okay, as a child. To represent a child inside a child tag inside the in Emmet, you use this. Okay, don't get confused with this CSS combinator. Okay, this is not CSS combinator. This is Emmet. Okay, then I will create a URL tag, and within this URL tag, I will have one anchor tag. Okay, now this anchor tag, how many anchor tags I'm using? Three. So we will have inside this bracket. No, not bracket, A, right? And then within this A anchor tag, we will have the li tag, right? So li multiplied by 3. How many tags we want? 3 tags. Now obviously if I put inside the, now A also I want multiplied by 3, so A should be also 3 tags. Okay. Oh, sorry. So what has happened? I should have not. This 3 is not necessary because I'm creating 3. I want 3 anchor tags, and within that 3 anchor tags I want one list item. Okay, so I will just do that. Right. And for all H references, I will right now use hash. Later on, I will put the address URL over there. But currently, we are not using that. So we have this li. Correct. Now I forgot to have the class for the li also. So let us have the class. Okay. Now in the li, what class I want to have, I will call it as nav item. Right. So nav item class I will apply. And then I will press tab. Right. How did I go previous? I just control Z, undo, undo, undo. I have gone to the previous state. This is what I have done. Okay, for hash. So this is how, see why how the emmet is helping us. I will also provide you the emmet cheat sheet, how these different things work out. I will provide you the emmet sheet. Okay, I have it with me rather. Okay, I will put it in the Microsoft Teams today itself. Even if I forget, remind me. Okay, fine. So here, li. Now here, first is what? Home. First is home. Second one is experience. And third one is contact me. Right? These are the 3 items. As you can see, we have this 3. Okay. Yet we have not yet styled them, so it will not look like this. So we have to make it look like this using CSS. But we are not writing CSS as of now. We will first complete the structure of the HTML document. Then we will go with the CSS once it is complete. So later on, after this, in the section, what we have now here we have this circle. So we will use div and image, and here we will use 2 divs. So we will first do these 3 things, and then we will go for next section. So here, section home section, what we have, right, in the home section. So we have a division, okay, which I will cross as Simba. I will use it to show it as a circle. So I will call it as Simba circle. Right. So this Simba circle will have one child image tag, right? And that image will have a class called as Simba img, right? So let us create it. So we have a div class. Under this div, we have this image. Okay. So what should be the source? So let source will be images. Inside the images, I will use Simba 10. Okay, that is the image I have used. Right. And alternate text we will say Simba image. Okay. See how emmet is helpful, right? And that's it. So this will create the Simba image, right? Okay, fine. So this is what is the home section. Now after that Simba image, what we have these 2 divs. So we'll call that heading Simba heading hello and Simba heading call me, right? So we have this class Simba heading, and I will apply here again 2 classes because both of these will share the same styling. So Simba headings I will give, and I will say hello. So I am applying 2 classes over here. forgot to have the dot and dot hello. So two classes I'm creating. Simba heading, this is one class, and hello is another class. I'm applying this both these classes to the div. Okay. So why I have done this, you will come to know when I write down the CSS part. Okay. So now here once again I will do Control Z because I haven't completed yet. Now here in the Simba heading we have the header tag. So we have this child h1. Okay, and this h1 will not have any okay, content phrased classes, but it will definitely have one span. So it will also have one span. Okay, so just create it. Okay, and in the heading, why I'm using span. I will show you why I have used span. Now span is what? Span is just like a div. Okay, a div is for the block level container, and span is a inline container. Okay, whenever you want to have style as individual word, okay, you embed it inside the span and you can style it with the help of that span. Okay, so I'm doing that one. So here I will say hey. Okay, then three dots, and this is comma, and then in the span I will write Bihan. Okay, my name, my son's name, you can put whatever name you have, right? So this is what it is. So after this div we have the next div, which is Simba heading, same class. I'm repeating again the same class we have here also. So I will style both of them similar, so I can save the code because they will share some, and this second class is for styling them differently. So you will come to know I have used two classes, right? And inside this I have this h1 tag, right? And span also. So again dot, I forgot to forget that dot, right? So two classes we have created, and then here we will say call me, and inside the span we have Simba. I think this is what is there. Let us see. Yes, okay. We have comma, call me Simba. Yes. So this is what we will be styling. Okay, with these different classes. Right now, so let us complete the HTML document first, and then we'll go for styling. Right. So this finishes the section, I guess, because in this section we have only these three items. Okay, so this finishes the section. So let us now go into the next section. Now you may be wondering, how can I give the comment in the HTML file? Yes, you can. For that, what is the syntax? So what is the syntax? Let us search. Even whenever you are in the doubt, okay, go to the Google Uncle and ask comment tag. Okay, so it is this. So you have opening angular bracket, exclamation symbol, and closing bracket. Okay, so within that you can write down the. Okay, so here I will just use this comment. Okay, so this is info section. Right. So this is info section. So this will allow us, okay, to separate out the things so that visually it becomes more manageable. Right. So you can have such kind of comments. So this will not be used by the browser to display anything. Okay, this is a home section. Okay, right. So similarly, we will have the, this is the footer section. So it will easy to, this is easy organization, right? And this is nav section. So whenever you will browse over this document, you will get to know which section is doing what. Okay, so using comment, it is easy. So this is new thing we have learned. I forgot to tell you what is the how to give the comment. I think I have told you how to give the comment in CSS, but I guess I haven't told you how to give the comment in HTML. Right? So this is it. So if we go and check the okay, so this comment is not appearing anywhere. Okay, the symbol is okay. We haven't applied any CSS style yet, so we'll transform this later. Okay. So after this info section, now inside this info section, what we have two cards. See here. Okay, we have two cards. These two cards. Okay, and here I have one heading, two paragraphs. Okay, this is another card, one heading and two paragraphs. That means just share some styling. So I will again use two classes, right? So let us do that. So in the info, I will be using two classes. The one common class is cards, which I will use to style the common CSS rules. And then first one is called, let us call it as background card. Okay, since the name of that card is background, my background and my goal. So let us call them as background and goal card, right? So within this we have one heading. So let us have H2. Now this H2 will have one class. Okay, I will call it as card heading, right? And again, this H2 will have as a child another two paragraphs, right? We have two paragraphs. Okay. Now this paragraph also will have a class card para, because I have not used any style over there, but we can. Okay. You use this. Okay, I haven't used this CSS, but you can use it. Okay, or let us not use any. Rather, we will use it because we may want to change the font size or something like that. So let's say we card paragraph, and then this will be how many of them? We will have two of them. So multiplied by two, correct? So just press tab, right? So you got the structure. So you have this section info. Within that you have one div class card background card. Okay, to card heading. No, this is wrong. This is not inside the H2. It is not a sibling. So I have made a mistake. Okay, let us correct it. So it is not content of that H2. Sorry for the mistake. So okay. So what is the heading? We have my background. Right. Fine. Now in the paragraph, let us have lorem ipsum, and these are the two paragraphs. Right? Now similarly, we will have another card. Okay. So it will have the same class cards. Okay, and we will have another goal card dash card, right? Goals card, my goals card. Okay, and within that we will have one h2 tag, right, which will have one class called as card heading. We have already used this card heading, and it will also have, okay, so let us have this. Okay, and what is that? It is my goals. Okay, and after this we will have two paragraphs. So p, what is the class of that card dash para? Okay, and we will have two of them, so multiplied by two. So tab, and then lorem tab. So this is what is the power of emmet. Okay, fine. So how our page will look? It will look like this. Okay, no worries, we will style them, right? So in the footer section, so this finishes the info section. Now in the footer section, what do we have? In the footer section, we have these three images SVG, then we have this copyright symbol, then this line and this line. So this must be para, and these are three images. So let us put them in the footer section. Okay, so obviously we'll use unordered list because we want them. Okay, now these three images we will put inside the unordered list. Why? Because they are just like a navigation. They are just a, okay. So let us have one UL tag. Now I will not use any class name for the UL. Now inside that UL we have li. How many of them? We have three of them, and inside that we have the anchor tag, right? Because we may want to click them, right? So let us complete this, right? So you can keep anchor tag inside the list tag, or you can keep list li tag inside the anchor tag. It doesn't make any difference. Now here href, I will copy the Twitter handle of mine. Okay, but here there are other CSS property we have to use. Okay, so that we will do, okay, later on, because currently you will not see them as a, okay, you will just see them as a dot. Okay, we have to associate them with this images with the help of CSS. I will show you how you can use the URL, okay, function in the CSS also. So currently I will not pass any hyper reference over here, so I will put hash, but you can push your Twitter, LinkedIn and GitHub account. Okay, I will put it later on, right? So target, now there is another okay, target we will put it as hash, because target we will put it as blank, because we don't want after clicking they should go to that profile. Okay, so I will put it blank, so after, even if you click them they will not visit. Now here I will apply the class. Okay, so class social Twitter. Okay, social Twitter. Okay, I forgot to have the class. Okay, then we have class, two classes we will have: social LinkedIn, and the last one is class social. This social is a common because we want the common CSS rules to be applied on both three of them. But okay, we may want to have different, okay, depending upon who which uh, we may want to style them differently also. Okay, so this is class is used for the common CSS rules, and these classes are used for different CSS rules, right? So okay, so that's it. Then we will write Twitter. Okay, then this is LinkedIn, and this is GitHub, right? So this is what is these three. Okay, now currently they will not work. Okay, we have to program them. Okay, fine. Mistake I have done is, since I over them it is not displaying the as a link. Why? Because by mistake I need to type it over here under the anchor tag. Only if I type it under the anchor tag it will consider it as a anchor. Now they are appearing as links. Fine. So after this UL, we have two lines, no? So paragraph. So we will have this paragraph, right? Right. So now I need a copyright symbol. So how do I show the copyright symbol? So for that, if you go over the internet and search HTML copyright symbol, right? So here you will go get the code. So these are the special characters. If you want to show it on the browser, you have to use certain code. So just copy this line, this code, and hash 169 semicolon. You just copy it, right, and just paste it over here. So this will look like a copyright symbol, as you can see here downside. Okay, maybe I have to show you, right? So this is a copyright symbol, correct? Now after this, what we are writing, let us see what we are writing. Simba, huh. Okay. By mistake I was confused whether I should be developing the company website or a personal profile. So in that confusion I have uh, chosen the personal profile, because company website should not be simple, it should be more complicated, and but right now we have to cover a lot of things others which will help us to design the complicated websites. So I wanted to keep it simple and keep it limited to whatever the concept we have learned up till now, not going beyond that. So due to that confusion I have kept it Simba IT Solutions Private Limited Solapur, all right result. So let us have another text. Okay. This is Simba personal profile. Anything that you write. Okay. All right result. Okay. Personal profile, and you can name the city. You're from Sholapur, right? Then we have this paragraph where we can write all right result or something like that. Normally website should have this reserved spelling. Okay, fine. So this is it. So how it will appear? Yes, this is Simba personal profile Solapur to write result. You can write anything. Since you will be using this profile page as your resume, and you may you may be a freelance developer and you may choose this as your personal profile. Okay, you can be any professional and you can have your personal profile website. Okay, normally we develop such kind of personal profile website using Wix or something, that site Wix, right? But we here we are doing it using plain CSS and HTML. Okay, so that's it. So this finishes the all the contents that we can have out of HTML. Now the remaining part is only how to style it with the help of CSS. So let us do it in the next video. Bye.